EV news and a whole lot more. As you know, the ANCAP results were recently released for the Model Y, and it scored one of the best scores ever at 92%. We're still waiting on the BYD Atto 3 testing, but now it looks like it's only weeks away, according to The Driven. Euro NCAP released a picture of the Atto 3 with the words "New result 12 October." So hopefully all you current and expecting Atto 3 owners will be happy with the results. Once Euro NCAP releases its results, it should be adopted by ANCAP in Australia very soon after. And if it gets a 5-star rating, I reckon it will become a very attractive option for fleet buyers due to its price point. Tesla chair Robin Denholm, who's a University of New South Wales graduate, has said that Australia has a unique opportunity to play a role in the growing electric vehicle and battery sector, as if we didn't know that already. But she says it will take teamwork between government and private sector to make it happen. Yeah, I wonder. So why hasn't Tesla approached anyone here in Australia? Or has it? So it looks like 1 in 10 new Tesla Model Ys in Australia are up for sale, with asking prices as much as $22,000 higher than the new one. Does anybody want to buy a Model 3, a Model Y, for only $20,000 more than I paid for it? Good price. So you can skip the queue, but you'll pay a premium. And it looks like the majority of these cars are from dealers. So I wonder if they bought them all with the aim of flipping immediately. Yeah. And Tesla is also looking at building 4 massive supercharger stations, which will include the world's largest with up to 164 stalls. Bloody hell, we've only got half a dozen in the total area of Western Australia. So all these will be version 3 superchargers capable of delivering up to 250 kilowatts. Some of the ones that they're proposing will have 100 stalls or thereabouts. So 164. So if all of them are being used with very empty Teslas chucking out 250 kilowatts, that's going to be 41 megawatts of power. Yeah, I doubt they'll try to accommodate that much, but it's certainly mind-boggling. And whilst in America, Ford dealerships over there have been told, if you want to sell Ford electric vehicles like the F-150 pickup and the Mark-E and other future cars, then they will need to become authorised. They only have until the end of October, I think, to sign up and invest some money, and they have to cease the ridiculous markups that some of them have been making. Dealers can become a Model E certified elite or just a Model E certified dealership. And if not, then they'll have to discontinue selling EVs from Ford. The cost for the dealership is going to be something like $1.2 million for the elite and around $500,000 for the plain certified. Elon Musk is actually testing Steam integration with the Tesla software. So he's working and playing games at the same time. Lucky boy. Whilst the games in a Tesla are mostly old classics in some form or another, the integration of Steam will put the platform years ahead. It's most likely that this will come out in the Model S and X, as it's rumoured that they're going to have a gaming computer that will rival PS5 and Xbox Series X, and it'll have 10 teraflops of processing power. That's an awful lot of flops. Engineers at the University of New South Wales have built a new high-speed electric motor capable of achieving speeds of 100,000 RPM. and this has got the potential to increase the range of EVs. If the electric motor can spin at high speeds, it can achieve a higher power density, which significantly reduces its size and weight, and therefore the materials like rare earths and so on that are in there. So with a smaller, lighter electric motor, the EV can increase its range. Various big mining companies in Australia have electric trains on order to move the ore from the mine to the port. Now, BHP is going to replace its 160 huge truck fleet at a mine site in Chile with Caterpillar electric vehicles. This will deliver significant improvements in material moving capacity, efficiency, reliability, and safety. BHP has said that these new e-trucks include technology that will enable autonomous operation. Hopefully, they'll look at expanding this to other mine sites around the world. BYD have officially started construction of a new project at its fourth industrial park in Shenzhen in China, with a total investment of around $3 billion US. It's going to be divided into 3 sites and will become a core parts production base for BYD. In addition, BYD's new battery base at Guangxi has also started construction with a planned capacity of 15 gigawatt hours. Unfortunately, that comprises 10 gigawatt hours of hybrid batteries and 5 gigawatt hours of new batteries. GAC Aion, it's another Chinese car manufacturing company, has announced a new hypercar capable of 0 to 100 in 1.9 seconds. It's got 1,225 horsepower, but it's likely to have a price tag of around 250,000 US. And it will be released next year, or in about a year's time, October 2023. Don't think I'll be able to get in and out of it, but it looks interesting. And I wonder how it would stack up against the Tesla Roadster and whether it'll beat the Tesla Roadster to market. Tesla Giga Nevada is continuing to expand its solar installations on its roof. It currently has 8 megawatts of solar power, and in total it has installed 21.5 megawatts of solar power panels across its factories. And that's according to its impact report in 2021. All factories are now designed to have these panels installed on the roof, and Tesla has said that they intend to build gigafactories on every continent in order to reach its production target of 20 million vehicles per year by 2030. This means at least another 7 gigafactories. Perhaps one of them will be here in Australia. Who knows? It makes sense, though, to have the production close to the resources as well as the customer base, as this cuts down a lot of movement of product. South Australia is already leading the world with its share of wind and solar power, and it's now poised to operate without synchronous generation in the next few years. It regularly reaches levels where wind and solar produce more than 100% of the demand, and the record has been 146% just recently. Last year it had 4 synchronous generators, and they were reduced to 2. These are the gas-fired generators that are running continuously to ensure principal grid services. They are now looking at reducing that to 1. A new study from Oxford University has shown that it's not only fully possible to decarbonise global energy within the next few decades, but it will save the world approximately US $12 trillion, which is about 18,000 trillion Australia, and if that's reached by 2050. Previous models had predicted high costs for the transition. making companies and government a bit hesitant to invest. But this research shows that with more and more renewables being built and so on and deployed, the prices are going to fall and money will be saved. Electrify America is changing the labels on its chargers. So its 350 kilowatt chargers will be called hyperfast and the 150 kilowatt chargers ultrafast. This new naming system is to differentiate its charging power levels. But honestly, I think it's completely bonkers and a complete waste of time and money. Surely 350 is better than 150, hyper and ultra. Yeah, well, I think what they actually need to do is concentrate on fixing all their broken chargers, which you keep hearing about, rather than just sticking new labels on. And finally, let's have a bit of a laugh. 2 police officers rescued 2 kittens from the underbody of a Tesla in Tampa, Florida, back in July. Apparently the kittens had spent a couple of days there trapped and went without food and water. The owner heard some soft meowing and she called the cops, as you would. And it took them about an hour to rescue the cats. And these kittens were christened Elon, after Elon Musk, and Tessie, because they were found in a Tesla. It took them about 6 weeks to recover, as they were very young when they were found. But they're now looking for a new home. And the police said that if the kittens were under an internal combustion engine vehicle, they would have been killed. So it just goes to prove that Teslas save lives. So there you have it, some interesting news facts. Thanks all for watching. Please don't forget, click that like and subscribe button below. Didn't cost you anything. And I'll see you all soon.